4 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock. It's that time. How you guys doing? Welcome to Ask the Pink Hat. Happy holidays from the Naked Notes podcast. Hopefully you guys can hear me out there. And just hanging out as usual on Friday. Excited to be in the holiday spirit, as you can tell. Sent out a warning. So for those of you who are just starting to tune in, you are at the same and the right location. This is Ask the Pink Hat. My name is Jasmine, president of the Note Assistance Program. Happy Friday. Just hanging out here as usual. You're going to catch us shooting the breeze, talking about notes. Today we're in the Christmas spirit. So listen, I sent out a video just to give you guys heads up so you are not startled that this pink hat is, the replacement for the meantime. So brace yourself. I hope you guys are ready for this, but fair warning was given. Got Natasha standing by to say hello. But as you know, if you're just tuning in, my name is Jasmine R. I am one of the co-hosts of the Naked Notes podcast there. So just so you know, we have a surprise episode coming out with 2 members. So we're going to spotlight 2 members at the same time. So let's get Natasha on in here and see what she's got to say, because this is one of our last Ask the Pink Hats before everyone goes on Christmas, right?
I think when you said we're in the Christmas spirits, I think you were right. In the Christmas spirits.
Great spirits. Busted! Latrice, she's in the chat hanging out there. Oh. Good stuff. Okay. Stan, how you doing? We got some fans out there checking in to say hello. Happy New Year to Nap Nation, New York City. So much in store for you guys next year. It's just, we were just talking about a few things we're going to be doing, right?
Mm-hmm. We got a lot of good stuff already lined up for just the first quarter, let alone for the whole year of 2021.
Yep. I got the Santa hat for you guys. If no one started out there, the cowboy hat's right here. But really, it's what's under the hat that's going to make this call go, right? It's all about the experience and the brains here between the 2 ladies here. Again, the co-host of the Naked Notes podcast. Natasha, happy Friday.
Happy Friday. I know I need to get one of those. That's the kind of pink hat I can rock.
Oh, a Christmas one, huh?
A Christmas one.
Well, we got Latrice out there saying hello to everybody. So if you're out there, you're just tuning in, Latrice Nerva, she is our executive assistant. Oh, we got Nadine.
Oh, hey. Feeling
like Christmas because she's getting a package delivered to her straight from LA. So I believe that makes sense. So, no, everybody, thanks for stopping by. Definitely, as Latrice says. But if you're out there, know that Latrice is the executive assistant. So today she took a half a day off because she's got it like that. Okay. And
must be nice. No, I'm just kidding.
Running things. And so she's going to be hanging out in the chat, just checking things out. And if you have any questions, if you want to know where we're going to be, we're going to talk about it here today, obviously, but let her know. She'll put her information in the chat. Why don't you do that there, Latrice? But until she does, here's what we got for you. You can contact us right there at the bottom. If you're looking for us, we talk about mortgage note investing. So what do we got in store for them today? Where can they find us?
So many places. So for the rest of the year, as Jasmine mentioned, our last Ask the Pink Hat is going to be next Friday, yes, because the following Fridays are Christmas and New Year's. So we're going to be, enjoying a week or 2 to decompress and get ready to relaunch and everything up for 2021. We also have our last not mortgage note lab, but our last lunch and learn of the year, and that is December 17th. That's next Thursday. So of course we're still going to have our normal topic. We're going to have our member who comes on and talks about their portfolio, and we're going to have some live inventory, but it's going to be a little festive, holiday themed. So come prepared, bring your Santa hats, bring your Christmas.
Get ready for the fun, right? So we're going to throw a lot of that in because it's the last one of the year, and we are all excited about getting rested up, right? And ready to power through 2021. So like she said, January 30th and 31st. If you were at the last virtual mortgage note lab, you know that this is where you need to be, right? So the next one's going to be on the 30th and 31st, and we're going to have that down there for you to know. But you can find this on Eventbrite. So go to Eventbrite and register. We've already got a quarter of our tickets sold, so do not sleep on this. There's only 35 seats because these 2 ladies, we can only cater to so many people at once.
Yeah, and you know what? Let's talk about that because they're obviously being online. Jasmine and I did talk about, okay, we're online now. We could have 1 million people if we wanted to, right? But we still really want to keep it intimate for you. We want you to have an opportunity to network with people. We don't want you to feel like you're just a number, or you can like turn off your screen and just disconnect and it's just another event that you attended. So we want you to be engaged. We want you to feel like you're being heard, that you can ask your questions, that you can meet other people, you can walk away with a lot of value adds from this type of an event. So no matter if it's online or in person, it's always going to be kept small to benefit you guys.
Exactly. So we want to chat about some of the things you're doing as usual. So if you're here, just know that we are, oh my gosh, we're so excited about 2021 that we've already decided we're going to be giving back so much, just because we just know we've got so much coming our way. So we're planning already to just give back. So I can't wait to tell you about some of the things we're doing just next year, which is only a few weeks away. So again, happy holidays. We did mention Friday, which is next Friday, is our last Ask the Pink Hat of the year. So as promised, we're going to do this until the end of quarantine at the very minimum. So Lord knows we have at least a few more months, because I don't know where you are out there, but we just got locked down again. How about you, Natasha?
Right when I get off of bed rest for being pregnant for 6 weeks, they put us back on lockdown. I was like, I'm just not meant to go anywhere. It's fine. I'll be here. But before we jump into how we're giving back, I want to also let you guys know that we will be having our launch of season 5 of Naked Notes starting January 12th. So even though Jasmine said we have a special episode coming up in the next week or two, we also want to let you know that the of season 5 is going to be happening January 12th, and it's already jam-packed with content and very high-level speakers. So set your calendar for that day.
100%. Good point, good mention. So it's just because a lot of guys have missed us, right? We haven't had any fresh episodes, and we're not planning on coming out till, like she said, a few more weeks. So we're going to stop and get it out and get you guys excited and still pumped to keep that momentum going, because we have some very fresh stories as usual. Success with these mortgage notes that we're investing with. So let's talk about that. Natasha, we took down some stuff in some really good places, right?
Yeah, so we got New Orleans, South Carolina, New York, Chicago, Chi-Town, New Jersey. You guys that are part of our community recognize that we really are nationwide. Like, we buy from coast to coast. We don't discriminate, even though we tell you, hey, some places might take, you can see on here with New York, that place takes forever to get through, and we're still buying stuff there because the numbers make sense. So we really are branching out and making sure that our community is covered anywhere that you can make a profit and you can get a good ROI. We are there.
Right. So let's know that as we're talking about, all you guys, I see you out there talking about the weather where you are. Guess what? We have notes where you are too. So we're excited about that. That's why it's so great for us to work with you guys nationwide. And so these are just a few. And like she mentioned, Newark, New Jersey, there's ways to make money in these areas. And that's what we're here to talk about. That paper side, we call that the profit side, right? So we're very excited to talk to you guys about some of the places that we're taking down. We just got, I think we talked about it Friday, but one of our sellers dropped 280, 300 some odd notes just alone on our desk, right?
Yep. So we had one big seller which we're taking down. I mean, we have offers already to take down a big chunk of that tape, and we're, whatever be willing, we'll be taking
to the note gods
year before the end of the year, the note gods shining on us. But this is a great way for us to end the year, or even
let's talk about that.
Let's
talk about that. If you're out there and you're part of the program, you probably have another week or two to get some offers in, some deals closed. I know a lot of you say, we do have offers in, for crying out loud. So yeah, we're just looking for, check my email right now. Hold on a second. I'm just kidding. We're checking, refresh to see if we're getting back from them. But a lot of us are with the same seller. So patience, but definitely we're going to have a time, as far as I'm concerned, to squeak in a deal or two for those of you who are active. Okay.
That's what we were just saying. The seller will probably be like, let's fund on Christmas Eve. Like, you never know. You never know what's going to happen around here.
Hey, this is what keeps us alive. Never a dull moment at the Nap Nation.
Yep.
All right, so let's get into some of the exciting things that we're doing this year, because Josh is already staking out some of these assets. He's like, I got a few on my out there. So we did see your offers out there, Josh, and we're buying for you right away. Natasha is looking out for all the trainees that she's working with. So She's on us.
I want to get a few more people off of my first note list over to seasoned buyer list before the end of the year.
That's going to be hot.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of hot, we're going to keep people warm with our campaign. Have you guys heard what we're doing? Want to talk about it?
Blanket America. So you guys, our whole hashtag for the 2021 is IPG, Invest, Profit, and Give.
Ooh,
and we are all about making sure that we're giving back as much as we have benefited personally, Jasmine and I individually, and then you guys as a community are benefiting from these notes. This is an amazing opportunity for you to get back. So for those of you who are in chat right now, tell us if you were here last Friday and if you heard Mr. Bob Dalton when he talked about his initiative that he started and his company Sackcloth and Ashes. That was one of my favorite people I've ever talked to, when it just like a surprise interview when we really weren't even necessarily prepared to talk about anything heavy because it's such a short period of time, but we got so jam-packed into 15 minutes. I was like,
I think, it went like 20. I mean, we were just
it felt like I could have talked to that guy for like 2 hours, right? So we are next year with each of the trades that you do, you guys will be getting a blanket, and one will be donated on your behalf to a local
so exciting
homeless shelter that's here in Santa Ana. It's a homeless shelter that I have personally been volunteering at for the last 5 or 6 years. So it means a lot to me that we are able to do something like that. This is a great company.
So talk to me about this. Let me just translate in my language what she just said, okay? For those of you out there, what she came up with, which I love, by the way, was what was it? IPG strategy that we're working with. So Invest, Profit, Give, right? So Invest, Profit, Give. The give part is on the house. You come in, you buy a note, okay? This is the way I see it. I mean, color me crazy. You buy a note. We're one of the only programs, one of the only trade desks. If you buy a note, guess what? Free good karma for you. Karma for you. Karma for you. Karma for you.
You get karma. You get karma.
Everybody gets free karma because we're donating one blanket. Thank you for your support. Well, we're donating one blanket for every time that a trade is done on Trade Desk. We're donating to the homeless. So right now, here's the bottom line with the current events, right? So that's the current events. Homelessness, unfortunately, is at a real high, and so this has caught both of our attention. Natasha's volunteered for a long time at a place where I'd love for her to just talk about it real quick. But her experience, where she'd volunteered for a long time in a place in St. T, so we've chosen them to donate blankets because right now homelessness has skyrocketed, right?
Yeah, so this one is the Isaiah House. They're sponsored by the SoCal Catholic Workers, and it's been around for, I think, about 14 or 15 years, where this couple bought a home downtown Santa Ana, and they make sure that they do 3 meals a day, 3 or 4 days out of the week, and volunteers donate all the supplies, come in and cook the food, serve the people just like they're at a restaurant. They have a little store that they put all their stuff together. They have clothes that are donated that they let them shop in, for free.
So how cool is it going to be that they get a blanket?
Yeah, so for us to be able to then contribute something like this, I think is going to be really invaluable to that community.
And these are top-notch blankets. I have one myself. Other you guys can get them. You can feel them. They're really warm. So really blessed to be out there.
Where's my blanket?
Oh, behold, because you're going to be known as the note Oprah, as Alicia called it, because you're going to have so many blankets. Okay. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. All right. As Latrice points out there, Sackcloth and Athens, that is the website. So check them out if you want to know. If you're friends with someone who's buying notes and they're part of the program and they haven't given you a blanket by this time next year, you need to call them up. Have you bought anything? Have you got a note? Because otherwise,
yeah,
spread the wealth.
It's gonna be like, if that's gonna be the badge of honor, it's like, how many blankets do you have? Well, I have 7 blankets.
Look at my wall of blankets.
All right.
One of those. One was donated to the homeless, and a note.
That'll be in the background of all the videos. Everyone's blankets.
Stack of boxes. So
I can see it being a thing now.
Could you see December of 2021? Someone had a Christmas tree.
I was just like surrounded by
boxes. Just not showing off or anything. That's Alicia's goal as she goes out there to pull out some big dreams.
I was in my mind, it was Alicia that I saw with all the boxes.
Very subtly, kids climbing over. Mom! Anyway, no, good stuff, good times. Listen, we're at a 15-minute mark. we want to say thank you for stopping by. If you were not able to catch the episode with Bob Dalton, just go back to our Naked Notes Facebook page or our YouTube page, right? And you'll be able to check it out. And yes, Alicia's gonna. This is what I love. I love getting our community pumped up about helping people and giving back. This is what's happening, right? You're going to see some friendly competition going on there, and within that, not only are people going to be making money, right, meeting goals that they set out, but we're also going to be giving back. So, I mean, listen, I don't know what to tell you, but that's a wonderful way to end a Friday, right?
Deuces.
Yeah. So, thank you so much for everything. We'll see you again next Friday.
Thank you, guys.
And, look out to Latrice if you want to get in front of us. And yes, look forward to building a blanket for it. All right.
Bye,
Take care, guys.